Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On this video, I'm going to talk about both sections 8.2 and 8.3. First of all, perimeter, like we talked about last time, is just a distance around an entire shape. When we talk about perimeter, we are merely talking about the outside length. When we talk about area, now we are talking about everything inside that shape. So for example, if I look right here, I could easily find my perimeter. If this right here, this point is 0.25, so that means I'm going up by units of 5 on y. This point right here is 20, 0, which means I'm going up or going over by units of 5 on my x value. So if I want to find my perimeter here, let's first talk about perimeter, then let's talk about area. My perimeter would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'd be a total of 25 units. My next piece has a unit of 5. This one has a unit of 10. This one I go over 3, so that'd be 15. Here I go down 2, so that would also be 10. If I'm looking at just the perimeter with the red and then the black here to close my shape, here I have 4, so that would be 20. And here again, I have 5, so that's 25. If I'm looking at the perimeter, I'm simply going to add each of these pieces together and have a total distance. Today we're going to do something a little different though, and we're going to find the area. So I recommend that we split this, split this shape into pieces. I could look at this rectangle right here, which is 5 by 25. I could look at this rectangle right here, which is 15 by 10. And I can look at this rectangle right here, which is 20 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. So I find the area of each. 20 times 20 is going to give me 400 as my area inside here. You can see that area right here would be 400. I'll keep track of it over here. Plus, if I look at the area in here, 10 times 15 is going to give me 150. And finally, that area right there. And I'll do it in a different color so you can see it a little bit better. This area right here is going to be 5 times 25, which is 125. When I add my areas together, I'm going to get 675 units squared. Now, what if I wanted to find the area of this odd blob? I know my units already are in terms of 5, so I'm going to count its length and count its width. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have about 12, and 12 times 5 is 60. So I would have a 60 for my width, and how about here? I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 5 is again 60. So it looks like this shape is about 60 times 60. So I would say my shape is about 3,600 units squared. And so here we can only approximate if we see it in this form. And we'll do that several times. We'll look at areas of a lake, and we'll count up our squares, and we'll try to find that total area. And we'll look at floor plans. If I have the floor plan for a house, my width here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I could make my units anything. I could go up by steps of 2, steps of 5. In this case, I'll go ahead and call it steps of 1, so I'll call this 10 feet. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This would be 9 feet. So if you're looking at the dynamics of a floor plan, so far this area right here would be 90. If I made my steps 5 like I had on the previous page, now this length would be 50, this length would be 45, and your area changes dramatically. Now you've drawn the same size shape, but by using a scale, your area inside here is now 2,250 units squared. Now from here, I could draw bedrooms into my floor plan. I could draw bathrooms into my floor plan, a nice big living room, and that's actually what I want you to do as your video question for tomorrow. Draw a floor plan for a single level house. I want 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 living room, 1 dining room, and a kitchen. And I want you to make sure that you end up with a area of 1,440 feet square. Calculate the perimeter of the house and the areas for each room. And I'd like those at the beginning of class tomorrow.